2, 3, 4, 5, go.
If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. This is an old saying that has been repeated by many successful athletes, performers, businessmen, and even presidents. If you want to be the best that you can be, it is crucial that you believe in yourself and have a strong sense of self-confidence. After having watched Dr. Ivan Joseph's TED Talk entitled The Skill of Self-Confidence, I believe that self-confidence is a trait that we all need to work on and develop. Self-confidence is not something that you're just born with or born without. Self-confidence is a trait that we can all train and develop over time. There are 2 ways to develop this trait. The first way involves a lot of practice and repetition. The second way involves eliminating negative self-talk. First, I'm going to talk about practice and repetition. If you want to be successful at anything, and you want to be confident in your ability to be successful at anything, it requires a lot of practice and repetition. It doesn't matter whether it's school-related, work-related, or even sports-related. If you've never done something before, how can you be confident that you can do it under pressure? It is also important to not give up if you fail at something the first time. As Dr. Joseph said in his video, Thomas Edison took thousands of trials before he could finally create one working light bulb. And as many of us have heard before, even Michael Jordan was once cut from his varsity basketball team in high school. So remember, to not give up and to keep trying, because it'll take lots of reps before you're comfortable with doing it, and then when you're under pressure, you'll know that you can do it. The second thing that I'm going to talk about is negative self-talk. Self-talk is the thoughts that we have in our head. It's a little voice in our head that tells us that we can do something or we can't do something. Self-talk has the power to influence how we perceive the world around us, how we perceive our abilities, and it even affects our attitude and our emotions. Last semester at Texas A&M, I took a sports psychology class in which we learned a lot about self-talk. In this class, we had a reflection activity that helped us figure out when we had negative self-talk and what triggered it. For this activity, we had to start the beginning of the day. I had to put 100 paper clips in my left pocket. Every time that I caught myself having a negative thought or just being in a bad attitude, I had to move one paper clip over to my other pocket. At the end of the day, I was surprised when I realized how much of my day was spent just feeling negative. Once I figured this out, I was able to make a plan and be able to. I would figure out when I was having these negative thoughts, and I'd be able to control them and think positively instead. I believe that this is something that we can all try, because it's just a simple activity that can help you figure out if self-talk is affecting your confidence. As I read in Dr. Terry Orlock's book, In Pursuit of Excellence, many successful athletes and business people also control their self-talk, or they'll have a routine, or a book that they'll read, or a quote that they'll read that'll help them remember to think positively. This is something that we can all do, because self-talk can really affect your confidence and your self-worth. In conclusion, self-confidence is not just some inherent skill that we're all born with. It's a skill that can be trained and developed over time. The 2 ways that I've found that affect our self-confidence is practice and repetition, and also controlling self-talk. If we want to be the best that we can be, we must be the most confident that we can be.
Yay.
Yeah.